What's going on, guys? Corbin here. In today's video, I'm going to be walking you guys through the number one factor that determines how much money you're going to make as an online fitness coach, or if you're going to make any money whatsoever, right? A lot of people think it's the price of your program, how much value you put into the program, your marketing. All of those things are important, but none of it matters without this one piece of the puzzle. And I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what it is, how you can find your piece of the puzzle, and how you can go from whatever you are in your business to 10xing it overnight with literally one change. We're going to show you all the examples that we did even within our own coaching program with our clients to help them 10x their results just by changing this one thing in their business. This is the most bang for your buck you can get as an online fitness coach. Now, in case you don't know me, my name is Corbin. I run sixfigurefitpro.co, and we specialize in helping fitness coaches online scale up to 20K a month using high-ticket fitness coaching programs and $5 an hour VAs to do all the work for you, essentially, so you can scale up on autopilot. Now, without further ado, let's dive straight into things. So we're here in the whiteboard, and I'm going to explain this number one piece of the puzzle to you in a really simple analogy, okay? And you're going to see in a real-life example what the most important factor is and how it can 10x your business. Let me ask you something. Let's say, for instance, you own a hot dog cart, right? Or a burger truck. Let's go with that. You own a burger truck, okay? You're making these dirty, greasy, delicious burgers, and you decide to set up shop right outside of a vegan restaurant, okay? Here we are, best vegan restaurant in the city. There we go. That is a terrible drawing. Let me have another crack at this. Pay some respect to the vegans. All right, here's your shop. I am a vegan. I love my life. I love the food I get to eat. I am so happy. That's our vegan shop. Cool. And here we are with our little burger cart, right? A little burger truck. And we're setting up shop right outside. Let me ask you something. How many customers do you think you'll get setting up shop right outside of a vegan market? Right? How many? 1, 2, 0? You're probably going to get a shoe to the head, right? Probably going to be assaulted. Get those burgers out of here. The cows, oh no. Right? That's what's going to happen. But let's just say instead, right? We take this exact same burger cart and we set up shop somewhere else, right? Let's say now, right, we set up shop right outside of a ballpark, okay? Big stadium, right? When the game is done, everyone's rushing out, everyone's hungry. How fast do you think you'll sell out of your greasy, delicious, cheap-ass burgers, right? Let's say this stuff's only $1, okay? How fast do you think you'll sell out? We haven't changed anything here. I want you to notice. Same burgers here at the vegan restaurant were $1. We haven't changed anything about our product, anything about our marketing. The only thing we've done is just driven down the road, and now we're set up shop right outside of a starving crowd, the ballpark. Same price. But how fast do you think we'll sell out? Right? Half an hour, 15 minutes, tops, and you're done. Nothing else has changed except who we are selling to. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the number one deciding factor in terms of how much money you'll make as an online coach, how much you can grow your business, how fast you can scale, how easy it is to scale, or whether you scale at all, whether you make any money. I'm in the business of helping fitness coaches. I see this all the time. So many coaches spend even years being stuck in the same point, not getting enough sales. And honestly, the first problem that we fix, even within our own business, when we're working with fitness coaches, the first problem that we fix is the niche, because it's the most important. If we can't fix this is like the foundation of everything. If we can't fix the niche, none of the other shit that we do, the marketing strategy, the $5 an hour VAs, the actual program that we can sell for $2,500, none of that actually matters if it's built on top of a terrible market, a terrible niche, right? So the first thing that we fix is the niche. And within the program, we break down this a number of different factors to determine exactly what this incredible niche is. We like to call it a gold mine niche, okay? Within Six Figure Fit Pro, the thing that we determine is the bunch of different factors so that you can identify what the best market is for you. But for this video, I'm just going to boil it down to the most important two factors that determine the quality of your niche. Is it a gold mine niche or not? And these two important factors is this. Number one, if we want to charge a lot of money for our services, can they actually afford a lot of money for the service? Because we can have the best burgers, we can have the best program, the whole nine. But if we're selling gourmet premium $100 burgers to people living on the streets, who's going to be able to afford that? Even if it is the best thing they've seen, even if the product is amazing and it is worth $2,500 for the fitness coaching program, if we're selling it to a niche who just can't afford it, you're going to think it's the program's fault or the marketing. It's your niche. That's what the actual problem is. It's got nothing to do with any of this other stuff. This is literally the sequence in which we build fitness coaches. This is how we help them scale to 20K, is because we address the most important issue, the foundation of your pyramid, which is the niche. So first step is, can your niche afford an expensive program? The second thing is, even if they could, do they need it? Do they want it? The way I like to explain this is their problems worth $2,500 to solve? Do they have high value problems? And this is what so many people mess up. So there, problems. We have the financial aspect. Can they actually afford it? And do they have problems that are important enough for them to pay this much money to solve? If yes for both, you're 80% of the way there. Okay? And so I actually want to play this out for you. I'm going to give you guys a real life example of exactly how I did this with a client very recently. How we took his business from essentially being headed in the direction where he was never going to make any money with his niche to now tapping into the most lucrative market with his offer, right? Because of course, you guys, we are going to be pairing up the niche with an incredibly high value program. We do both, right? But I'm going to show exactly how you can do this for yourself and how we did it for him. So this coach is a calisthenics coach, okay? Now, if you guys are watching this and you're fitness coaches, you'll know exactly what calisthenics is. If you don't, pretty much it's just body weight exercises, okay? He is a calisthenics coach, all right? Now, he initially, okay, remember, so we got the money side of stuff here, and we had the problems. He initially hit me up and was like, Corbin, for my niche, I'm thinking of, I want to target, I want to work with people who are calisthenics enthusiasts. They want to get better at their skills. They want to be able to do more, push-ups, or they want to be able to do the muscle up there. The calisthenics enthusiasts, right? And here's the problem. Here's why that market completely sucks. If you want to charge a lot of money, here's why that sucks. If you want to charge $10 a month for a subscription, great, fantastic. But here's why this sucks. Number one, let's reverse engineer this. If we want to sell a calisthenics training program to someone for $2,500, right? Who can even afford that? We're talking entrepreneurs, business owners, doctors, lawyers, anyone with a high income job, whether it's 9 to 5 or whatever. These people, they have access to that kind of money to put into something like this because, again, we're going to get into this in a second, but their problems are worth solving, right? But they have the cash. So let's just reverse engineer this. What kind of business owner, entrepreneur is sitting there saying, man, I can't wait to do a perfect handstand. Oh man, I'm so excited. I can't wait. It's going to help me get more girls. I'm going to go into the club, do a handstand or a perfect split. Sick. This is worth $2,500 to me. Name me one person that comes to mind. Have you ever had any DM from someone who makes a lot of money, Dr. Lloyd, who's like, just can't wait to be able to do a handstand in the middle of the club. That'll get all the girls screaming, 100%. That's what I want. No one with this kind of cash that can afford an expensive program is saying, that's my problem. That's my problem. I just don't know how to do a perfect handstand and impress the girls in the club. That's it. That's the problem. No. The only kind of people in this market, and I say only, but really if you think about it, it's like an 80-20. Okay? 80% of people in this market, they're going to be young, right? They are likely not going to be a busy business owner, right? So they don't have all the cash in the world, okay? The problems they want to solve is they want to get cool skills. Yes, they want to build their strength, right? Of course, sure. Cool skills, build the strength, impress people. I've been in this game for 2 years now. I've been building these fitness coaching programs for forever. I've yet to see a single person defy what I've just mentioned here. Right? Maybe this video will bring them out of the woodwork. I don't know. I've yet to see a single person with hella cash, right, super excited to learn how to muscle up. And they're willing to pay $2,500. But I've never seen it ever before, and I never will. Sorry, just never will. Right, but now let's actually take a look at how we adjusted this and how we picked the right niche with the right incentive who has high value problems that they want to solve, they have money, and they can invest $2,500. Let's take a look at this niche. Now, the niches we're targeting, again, is high income people. And let's see the problems that they have. High income people, entrepreneurs, engineers, whatever, they've dedicated their life to career, business. That's where, if you look at all the buckets of life, relationships, health, fitness, finances, that bucket is like 8 out of 10 full, 7 out of 10 full. The rest are diminishing as it goes along. And so they've got all the pieces of the puzzle together except this main big one, which is poor physique. Because of their poor physique, they have low confidence. Because they have low confidence, oftentimes their relationships, their love life, is not as good as it could be. They're not able to attract the right kind of quality partners that they want because they have low confidence, because their physique is poor. Right? On top of that, they have never really been in the gym. They don't want to go to the gym. And these days, especially in fitness, there's more of a push for developing a functional body rather than just an aesthetic body, right? So they don't just want aesthetics. They also want function. They want to be able to run. They want to be flexible, right? They don't want to be walking around stiff beefcake, can't even fucking turn around. That's not what they want. They want a functional athletic body. And so the traditional way of doing it isn't really going to cut it. The bro splits, all that kind of bullshit, it's not really going to cut it. They're looking for something that can build a functional body where they don't have to be in the gym. Maybe they're a bit intimidated. Maybe they just don't want to go. Maybe it's never something they've wanted to do before. They can train in the comfort of their own home. They're probably busy, right? Having to do the commute is probably a pain in the ass. Having to wait around for the equipment in the gym to be available is probably a pain in the ass. Your sell here is so much stronger because now if you put a $2,500 product in front of them and you're like, hey, I can help you build this incredibly strong, physique that isn't just skinny and shredded, but with the right nutrition, we can bulk you up while staying still lean. You can have an amazing physique. By you proving to yourself what your body is capable of, that's going to build your confidence more than anything. Because it's way, way easier. I've heard this from coaches within the program. It's way easier to do bench press or to do whatever than it is to do calisthenics exercise. Calisthenics exercises are, depending on what you do, significantly harder, right? Being able to push yourself to those limits, unlock that thing in your mind, saying that you can actually do the thing you never thought you'd be able to do. That is actually where confidence is built. You're proving to yourself you can do something you never thought ever possible before. But anyone can kind of do a bench press. Anyone can kind of do bicep, right? But doing these things is different. Build your confidence like nothing else, right? Now they got the physique. Now they got the confidence. They're able to attract the right kind of partners without doing handstands in the fucking club, right? They don't have to go to the gym in order to build their physique, which is incredibly unique, right? And on top of that, they're not building just a fluffy beefcake body. They're building a functional, all-around healthy body, injury-free, right? The sell to these people, these problems are worth so much more to solve for the right person. Here, this is what we call a nice to have. This is called a need to have, because what is the alternative? This kind of person, a high income earner, they've never been in the gym before. It's likely they're never going to go now, right? They don't have a great physique. They don't have confidence. Their relationships aren't in the place they want it to be at. They don't have an aesthetic or a functional body. They're sitting behind their chair all day, sitting in the chair behind the screen all day long. What's the alternative? This is just going to keep compounding. It's just going to keep continuing. They need to solve this problem, and they have the resources to do so. Up here, targeting people, for example, in this case, just interested in calisthenics. They love the handstands. They love it all, right? You're never going to make incredible money from this. I've seen it. Even people in my own program who are hardcore on this angle, they're like, yeah, I absolutely just want to target people who love calisthenics. They are limited in how much they can charge because these problems are not worth $2,000 to solve, right? But when we just change up the niche here, this market, they have the money, but they're also hungry. And that is where this ballpark analogy comes into play, because this is a hungry market. The right people, the right fit, they are hungry for it. But now I want to put this on steroids, right? So you guys can really see. Let's say, right, we were taking out $1 burgers there to this ballpark and we sold out in minutes. Great. We had an availability of 100 burgers on shelf, whatever it is, right? And then here we are at the ballpark. We sell 100 of them. Cool, we bank $100. But what if we were selling it for 10 times the price? I'm going somewhere with this. You're going to see, what if we were selling it for 10 times the price? Sure, maybe not everyone's going to be able to afford it, right? But remember, we have 100 burgers and a full ballpark. We will still sell out. And now times that motherfucker by 100. We've made even more, right? If we're selling it for $15 each, it's even more. So now we're taking the cheap burgers, now making them gourmet. And this is how you build a huge, very lucrative fitness coaching business. Because you take this niche now that is hungry and has cash, and you pair it up with an amazing program that gets results, super high value, and your marketing is put on steroids because it's something no one's ever heard of before. It is actually that simple. It's a 3-step process, but it is all determined. Your foundation here is all determined by the niche that you serve. So, ladies and gentlemen, coaches, if you are serving busy mums and dads that want to look and feel their best, you will never make any fucking money. What is that? What is that? Like, what niche? That's everyone. That's 80% of people in the world. Their problems aren't worth $2,000 to solve. You can only really sell it for $150 a week max, whatever, $100 a week, right? $250, $300 a month. That is your limit, because you're targeting just the general crowds here. You're a generalist if you're doing that. They're never, ever, ever, ever going to pay you more. If you want to be paid more, go to a niche that ticks both of these boxes. Just target lawyers. Just target doctors. Just target, and if you're a little bit older, one of my clients, he targets, busy CEOs who are fathers, right? Let me tell you something. Their problems are worth so much money to solve. Oh man, they're so incentivized, because they're not just doing it for them and their house. They're doing it for their spouse, doing it for their children, they're doing it for their business, they're doing it for their mentor. Oh my goodness, those problems are worth so. But just busy mums and dads that just want to look and feel their best. It's such a nothingness market. It's nothing. You're not a specialist when you do that. But when you niche down and you're the go-to guy or the go-to girl to help this type of person solve this type of problem using this specific solution, you're a specialist. You've won. You built your thing on an incredible pyramid like that. You've won. So please. If right now you're trying to sell burgers to vegans, stop. If right now you don't know which market to go into, right? Let me tell you right now, as long as I tick both of these, you're further ahead than 80% of coaches, right? But if you want even more assistance here, then I have two resources for you. Number one, if you want to know exactly where to find these people on Instagram, LinkedIn, whatever, I'm actually going to leave a video just up above here where it'll show you exactly where to find these high value niches that you can tap into right now. If you want to solve 80% of your problems, target a better niche. So that free video, that free training, I'm actually going to leave there. But if you're watching this and you're still like, you know what, I don't have any one of these three ticked, I really need some assistance here. I would love to just have the framework in its entirety. I don't want to guess anymore. Then I'm going to leave the first link in the description here to go ahead and book in a one-on-one call with me. We can sit down and take a look at what your current coaching business looks like, what holes in the bucket you have, and how we might be able to go ahead with a step-by-step game plan and solve that. Plug the holes, build your pyramid like this. If that is something that you want to do, go ahead. The link is first link in the description. You'll be able to chat with me directly, and we can see what we can do for you. So guys, I hope this helped. No matter what, even if it's just a free training, and you and I never end up talking, that's totally okay. Hopefully this free training is going to point you guys in the right direction. Drop a comment, let me know what you guys think, and if you want me to do some trainings on this midsection here, building this high ticket program, if you want me to do more training on that, absolutely drop a comment, let me know. But thank you guys so much for watching, and subscribe right now, right? You're going to miss all the good content if you don't. So subscribe. Thank you guys. I'll catch you in the next one.